Okay, I think I'm live now. Hi everyone, this is Steven Schinder from Yesshift. I'm the son of that father-son team, and I guess this is broadcasting to Drum Talk TV as well, the Facebook page anyway. So last night, or in the evening, I guess I should say, I got this package in the mail, and it took me a moment to realize that, oh, this is probably Mirror to the Sky. Just play a little bit of that music there. I'll know how well it's coming through. But yeah, this package arrived yesterday, Alan White's birthday. And we did an episode about Alan's work outside of Yes, and my dad also did a Drum Talk TV tribute to him. So there's a lot going on yesterday, and this kind of tied the bow on top, I guess you could say. Because people who've been keeping up with this show know that I've been enjoying Mirror to the Sky, and my dad has as well. So after receiving this package, I texted him and was like, "Should I do an unboxing tomorrow morning?" And his answer was yes. Very fitting. So, the name of the band. Let me just check how the audio on the stream is. Okay, it seems to be doing well. Okay, so let's do this thing. I rarely ever do an unboxing, and tell me where you're watching from. I'm like doing my best to multitask sharing this around. I forget that I usually have to do that, but I might have to do that on my phone either later in the stream or maybe after the stream. I think for now I'll just focus on opening this up. So I'm just making sure got this. Okay. Uh, so it's a big box right there. Um, yeah. So I opened this bit because I was so eager, but then I stopped myself because I was like, oh wait, maybe I should do an unboxing video. Um, yeah. So I might have to use scissors very carefully as I do this. So got that wrapper paper there, or like brown paper. So very nice aesthetic. Uh, toss that aside. Okay, so this is the box that it came in. Let me just make sure there's no like personal details on. Okay, all right. So the box within the box. So kind of a jack in the box type thing, I guess you could say. All right, so now if I can just get my tools to open this up. I've got them right here. Okay, I see Joshua VP chime in saying audio and visual working. Hey, Steven. And Joshua's from Belgium. Hey, nice to see you. Thanks for chiming in. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm afraid to switch the user interface as myself. I'm worried that might interrupt the live, so I'm probably gonna have to share this after into various groups once I'm done broadcasting. Okay. God, I don't know how people do unboxings so efficiently. It's like, how do you not get distracted from having to talk while you do this? Yeah, I'm being very careful here. Just gotta cut the tape off of this. Do. So, how's everyone's day going? Have you listened to Mirror to the Sky? What are your thoughts on it and the physical release? Or I guess you could say the physical release. Release. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So open that present up. And we'll look at that. you can kind of see the reflection because of the plastic. So I should probably take off the plastic. Once again, I have to do this carefully, so just give me a sec. With these things, I try to see if I can do this without tools, like first and foremost, if it looks easy enough. Otherwise, I have to resort to other measures. But yeah, so the plastic is coming off very easily. Um, oh, so when it comes to I'll just peel this off. The stickers that's sometimes on the plastic wrapping, do you people keep those or do you throw them away? Cause it looks kind of nice with like the Yes logo on it. Okay. That's yeah. And the thing about peeling stickers off is that you risk kind of tearing them a little. So uh, that's why stickers haven't always been aesthetic to me. But what do you people do with these? Do you keep them or do you toss them aside? I'll just set that here for now. I'm very curious about that. Um, let's see. Joshua says hype sticker, leave it on the plastic and cut it out. Don't touch. Okay. All right. So getting that plastic off. And look at that. It looks very nice. Yeah, I know I need to flip. I'm just making sure the screen looks pretty good. Okay. So that's the back side of it. I'm trying to make it so that my screen looks bigger. I don't know if I need to switch tabs or what, but I see Total Mass Retain the page is watching. Okay. Yeah, I got several people watching right now, so chime in. What do you think of this so far? I feel like the webcam quality doesn't give justice to how great the artwork looks in person. That's something me and my dad have talked about when talking about Roger Dean's art and Freya Dean's art as well. Dave Watkinson just commented, always go for the album first, save the wrappings, play it all the way through first. Okay. Yeah, it's just uh, you really got to see it in person. It looks so good. Like the size of this book. So opening it up, I don't know if you can hear like the neighbor's dog, but oh well. I got these 3 discs in there. Give you a good view, hopefully. So let's see. We've got the one at the bottom is the Blu-ray disc. So 5.1 surround sound, Dolby Atmos instrumental, high-res stereo. I'm being very careful here because I don't want to damage any of these at the expense of just doing a live unboxing. Have any of you ever done an unboxing before? This is maybe my second or third time doing one live. The first time a few years ago when I was in college, I kind of did it as a joke. I got a textbook in the mail and I started streaming about an unboxing and I took out the book and I was like, okay, but that's all I'm talking about. So this box, and I was like talking about the box and the packaging. So yeah, it's my type of humor. The CDs, of course, I showed you that. I'll leave those in the sleeves because it'll probably take a while if I try taking them out and just show them one by one. It's really nice, the artwork on that page. You got the lineup right there. So you got John Davison, Jeff Downs, Billy Sherwood, Jay Schellen, and Steve Howe. These photos are always taken very professionally. I sometimes wonder how many takes it usually takes on average with these types of photos, because you probably have to take multiple and see which one's the best of the best. Okay, so looks like it has the lyrics to the songs and some pictures of the guys. So kind of, yeah, I know that's at a distance, but kind of giving you an idea of what the layout is like, the lay of the land. I was kind of worried that maybe the stream would be reverse imaged, kind of like mirrored, but hey, that would have been fitting because it's mirrored to the sky. Yeah, you see the studio right there. Um, yeah, I've seen people post a couple images, and I was wondering what the context was before I realized, oh, it's probably from these sessions. Dave Watkinson says, stunning job by the Gottlieb brothers, as always. I asked Roger about the man on the cover and if the stars had hidden star signs. He makes you think about what they mean to you and he keeps it open. Yeah, that's a good point, Dave. I remember in one of Roger's live streams when he was painting something. I don't remember if it was this cover or if it was the upcoming Downs Parade Association album's cover, but someone asked about the Panthers and Birds on Drama being the band members, like how Squire and White, and maybe they're chasing. Uh, the interpretation I've heard is that it's like they're chasing John and Rick, or maybe it's the current lineup at that time. I don't know. But someone asked about those, and he's like, there has been some speculation, and he just left it open and uh, just chuckled and didn't want to give a concrete answer. So that's pretty funny. It's nice to see he has a great sense of humor. You even have lyrics to the bonus tracks, thankfully. And of course, you have the writing credits, and it says who wrote what, and of course, the instruments each person played. For Steve Howe, you get a good list of the multiple guitars. I'm just looking at the section for Unknown Place under the lyrics to that, and you see the instruments listed for each person. Let's see, flipping through. Oh, you got a bunch. You got pictures of the orchestra. That's really cool. Yeah, it's nice that this is giving all the people involved their due. I know this webcam doesn't give the best view, and but hey, that gives you more of a reason to check it out in person, right? Got a 2-page view of that. I'm trying to walk a fine line of trying not to spoil too much of this. Oh, there's this essay from the looks of it about Mirror to the Sky. Okay, yeah, there's mention of the quest. I'm just skimming through what it says here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give this a full read when I'm not streaming, but let's see how many pages this essay is. And I'm not counting the pages that have the full photos of the band members. I'm just counting the ones that have text, but hey, that gives you an idea of how big the photos are. And I like when they do this thing where in the middle of a page there will be a giant quote from a band member from within the essay. All right, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's 10 pages from the looks of it. It says all interviews and original text are used by permission of the authors by Doug Gottlieb and Glenn Gottlieb. So I'll read through this when I make the time, and hopefully today. And I'm sure when I'm on the show again with my dad, I'll talk about it a bit more. I've been meaning to type up a review of Mirror to the Sky, as I've done with all the other Yes studio albums. And I was just waiting for the physical release. Like, I've listened to the album a few or several times already, but I kind of took a break and now want to listen to it again through these CDs and Blu-ray disc. See what the layout of the menu on the Blu-ray is like. And I'm sure I'll mention a little bit of that in the review that I type up for this. Let's see, Mirror to the Sky. Oh, you got the credits here. Produced by Steve Howe. Recording assembled at Yes HQ. That's such a cool name for a place. Curtis Schwartz, of course, engineered, mixed, and mastered the LP at Curtis Schwartz Studio. Okay. Simon Hayworth. Oh, you got like a little sketch of the artwork there. Oh, there's a few more sketches in here, and I guess what looks like an early version of the art. I'm really loving this logo the more I look at it. It gives me a nostalgic feel. Like, I don't know, there's something very 90s about it, like in a good way. I'm not really sure I can explain it, but like the colors of that logo, it's just, and of course it looks better in person. Oh, I almost forgot. There's this sleeve here. Uh, I see Dave said, hold it up to show what you're looking at, please. It may help some that haven't bought it. Um, which part are you referring to, Dave? The essay or the credits or the sketches? I'll just do a quick flip. Hang on. Let's see, get into the essay. All right, so that gives you an idea of what the layout of the essay is like, pretty much. It's John Davis in there. And uh, here's an instance of 2 full pages in the essay. And of course, some more of that art. There's gotta be a better way I can show it. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting, but as I was alluding to, there's a sleeve with the LP in it, so let me just retrieve it carefully. It's in the back of this. Okay. Being very, very careful. Oh, it's upside down. So you see the logo and title right there. Let's just slide the disc out real quick. The LP. All right, that looks very, very nice. I'm not sure I want to slide it out completely. Just want to make sure I'm being safe with this, but hang on. There's a beauty. You could kind of see how shiny it is, like with the reflection. So I'll just put that back in the sleeve very carefully. Yeah, I really like the color. I think it's called electric blue. So it goes very well with the overall theme of the album, or visual theme. All right, slime that back in. So yeah, I'm definitely proud to have this in my physical collection now, alongside the Quest, of course. Yeah, I showed this a while back on the show when that came out. You can see the difference in. I should show the difference in the size of these. So, uh, yeah, so the Mirror to the Sky one that I have here is taller than the Quest one. Um, and part of that is the physical copy of the Quest that I have doesn't have an LP. I don't quite remember if that was an option at the time. Maybe it was, and I just decided to get this one. But in any case, this Mirror to the Sky copy that I got from the Century Media store, it's it's so great. Dave says, "Have you noticed the image of John D and how much the style, light, pose are in a similar vein as the 1976 solo photo shots? A nod to the past and an era for yes, that was epic." No, I didn't notice that, Dave, but yeah, I wonder if that's is that intentional? Do you have any insights on that? Maybe it is, or maybe it's a coincidence, but that's really cool. All right, so I'll give these this bad boy or bad boys, I guess because it's CDs and the Blu-ray, a listen. I've heard good things about what the Blu-ray is like, so I'll make time for that, and I'm sure I'll talk about it in my typed up review and on the show. Um, Next week, like I've said before, I'll try to put out that video we've been talking about Roger Dean and Freya Dean's art, and our trip that we took several months ago. It's so close to being finished. I really want to put that out, make sure it's done and ready. So hopefully next week. And then best way to keep in touch and in the know of when our next live show is with me and my dad is we announce it on facebook.com/yesshift. It's our main hub. We go live there, and we also curate content like news and some articles and sometimes photos and stuff. So give us a follow there if you haven't already. And you can also find our video content after the fact at youtube.com/at yesshift. And at anchor.fm/yesshift is where you can see where the audio goes. And there's a support button. And you can email us at yesshiftpodcast@gmail.com. Send us any feedback and maybe ideas, and we might read what you send, or we might just reply depending on what our upcoming broadcasts are about. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm very pleased with the packaging and just how it looks. It's so amazing. It's very heavy and it's so great to be able to carry something like that and really feast your eyes upon. Oh, what? I don't think I've noticed this before, but the man on the cover um kind of looks like they're wearing maybe a fur coat or a thick coat, so I'm kind of wondering if it's supposed to be like a long time ago, or some, or like what type of place is this supposed to be? I'm not really sure, but yeah, again, like mentioned earlier, Roger Dean's stuff really makes you think. Um, yeah, like a couple months of seeing this art, and I'm just now noticing that. That's pretty incredible. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Keep in touch and uh, keep an eye out for the next broadcast on or post on Yesshift.